showered and shaved. I shaved down everything. I even did microblading on my face so that all my makeup and everything adheres, because even us women get peach fuzz, and Greeks are a little more hair than us. So, what I did with my hair was I deep conditioned it 2 days ago along with my shave down, and then yesterday my skin and all that had a break. And then today I did a final shave down, so I am definitely like dried out. Also my hair, I kind of let it just air dry. I put the products in that I need the day before, because it does need to be applied to damp hair, because otherwise it doesn't distribute properly and then it looks all clunky. I need to now portion out my food for tomorrow's show. So let's do that. You know, it's a bodybuilder thing. We all bodybuilders try to stay consistent. Yes, even I'm doing bikini, I am not playing no jokes. We got to get this in the package. So I am wearing the necklace. I have the same 3 judges from all last 3 shows. I am going in as is. The only difference is conditioning. I've come a long ways with that. Anyways, so bodybuilders, of course, we always have our honey, nut butter, and some kind of rice cake. Right now, those haven't been playing real nice with my stomach, so I think she has regular rice for me, which, weirdly to say, actually does do fine with me, because it has at least some kind of water to it versus like a dry ass. These are actually rancid. I forgot to lock the damn bag, so they're dry and exposed to air, which I can't say rancid because there's no oil, but there's a staleness to them. You know what? I don't give a So after the show, we're knocking 2 of those back. So it's easier, you know, if you can prep as much as you can, and so you don't have to do a lot of that like backstage. I come in like so organized. I mean, from baby wipes to towels to, because you're greasy, you're tanned, you're all that, and you don't want to deal with any of that chaos like mashing up bananas. So I'm gonna do that now. That's what we're looking like with a banana. And I had to go out and buy a small one, so more money wasted because I got a big one at Costco. You guys, this month I'm not even gonna lie, 12 days out, I didn't even think I was gonna compete. I ended up selling my Burberry dress, which is what got me into my show this month, because I had to pay off my credit card, because I don't like debt, I don't like that kind of stuff. So paid it off, closed that card out. So, oh my God, why don't these, fucking Christ. Oh my God, is your father coming? Hey, babe, can you open this? That is the goop you do not want to be dealing with backstage. Even the stale rice treats behind. And I don't have to worry about any spillage just because it's a local show. You know, if I was like staying in Tucson or something like that, then yeah, I definitely would have taken the actual jars, because I did buy a small little mini jar. And then, I don't think, well, I guess this is the nut butter I was using. Okay, so we got our food. Let me show you what I have in my bag. We'll run through that really quick. So I already packed it this morning, but I'm going to second check everything, showing you guys what I bring to a local show. Let's do it. We'll do that better. Okay, so I don't bring a spare of heels. I do have a pair. As far as a suit, I don't have a spare suit, which kind of sucks. But let's just roll into it. I am bringing a tripod just in case. I do have black old school shower shoes / flip-flops, so if I have to throw them out or someone takes them by accident, I'm not heartbroken. I do have a fan that I take with me just in case if you're like really, really hot, aka Arizona, and you need to keep your fan from tan from sweating all over. This is actually USB charged. Love it. Brought an extra, I think, tampon just in case I start my period. I do carry hand sanitizer. Actually, rubbing alcohol is going to be your best friend for some parts because, or at least for me, because I like to wipe my feet off. Also, if you get oily, you can actually get the grease off versus just using that. So I do have like an extra hand, like lip gloss. I don't need it, I don't think, but I guess I can stick that in there too, because that would be the most used pockets. Rolling into my second pocket, I do have a hand sanitizer I made out of pure alcohol. Then I do have my dry oil. I have a glittery perfume. I kind of do. I mist and then I walk into it just to give me a little glam. I do have a wax on, wax off pad for my tanner, which is the house tanner. My girlfriend who sprays for shows, she gave me an extra little bottle just to touch up, which was nice of her. I do have muscle juice and bikini bite. I do have makeup remover. Q-tips. I do bring a spare thing of gloves if I have to touch up myself and people are, you know, too busy to help out. And cotton balls for whatever reason. I'm kind of like Mary Poppins. I just think outside the box. Honestly, I like the dry oil more so than the muscle juice. Just because the dry oil is very light. And honestly, I don't put that on. I only put that on like my arms and body. I don't put it on my back because then my hair gets all greasy and I can't move it flowing. Yeah. And I put that on like last second and I put just enough. As far as finals, I don't do much of that. I do have a weird pair of socks just in case. I do have my robe that I did make. I bedazzled it. The show right before COVID actually, and I'll put that video in, but it kind of gave me something to do. I do have a Costco bulk of baby wipes right here. Nice to have, because then I can spray that oil, rubbing alcohol on it and actually gets the grease off or tanner off your feet or whatever the case is. Yeah. I switched out from my makeup bag to the toiletry bag because it is hangable and I have all my makeup and jewelry is right here. My husband was so kind enough he went on a business trip to Chicago and they had a Cubs game, so this is actually pretty nice. It's actually like a flannel roll-up blanket, and then also on the other side it's like plastic black, which works out just perfect because my last show, Wings of Strength, it was freezing. Honestly, like if I had gotten tanner on this thing, I really wouldn't care. And it's so nice because it has a freaking handle too. And then again, I have a microfiber towel that I usually like sit on, which has worked out great because it's. And that's like a military thing. We kind of roll everything because it helps save space, FYI. And that's literally it, you guys, and I am packed for my show. Honestly, and this would be the tote that I would bring with me if I go traveling, like just packed just like this. And I love the size of it because it's like so small. It's like a weekender. So yeah, it's like a weekender and everything. And everything fits so perfect, and it has just enough pockets that I can store extra stuff if I need to. And it fits all the airport requirements. So, and then all I would have to do is bring a gym bag with me of just like clothes for after the show. And then, like I say, I keep everything simple. We're down to just this jug of water for me because I already had like 1 or 2 of those. So we're like heading in the direction of about 1.5 gallons. Also, I have my fob, my AirPods fully charged, so that I can kind of tune everything out because I've been really stressed about the show lately. I do have my wallet. I have my NPC card and my friend's NPC card. He didn't have it, or he didn't have a printer, or whatever the case was. So I was so kind enough to print it out for him. And then moving into my last bag. Like I said, I like to keep everything simple. This actually has the travel slide-in, extra hair tie, whatever. I mean, really, you don't need it. I use clips more so. My fairy heels do have extra gems. I keep them with it just in case. Like I said, I've done this for a decade, so I've tried to narrow it down where less is best, and it packs with a punch. Like I said, I have 2 bungees. I have this one that I've had for God knows how long, waiting on for it to just snap on me one day or one show. And then I have another one that is a 50-pounder that's brand new. And then I have a little, I use these versus my own name brand booty bands because the tanner will get on them and I can wipe them off. And then I have another one. So they're different lengths for different to the gym because I need to get the attachment for my resistant bands. I'll show you real quick. This is why I do this. I meant to put that on the list, actually. Let me see. There we go. So we ditched that and we're going with heavier resistant bands. And yeah, so you connect this to the door and then you put your bands through there and you can do extra other exercises. So yeah, there's that side. Moving on to the front. I got some like Chanel espadrilles, so they give you like dust bags for each of them. So I just turned this one into, again, it's black, into my suit cover. And then of course I bag each of my heels just because they are covered in rhinestones. And that's the last thing I want to do. And don't even ask, you guys. My feet aren't even that nasty, honestly. I don't know where this funk comes from. So, yeah. And that is it, you guys. Okay, so we just got checked in, and I am athlete 74 this time. And we got our little tab, and we got sprayed. So, it's a delayed spray, so we'll be darker come tomorrow morning. And then we got our second spray, and then we'll be in this auditorium tomorrow, to get briefed. And yeah, and I got scaled in at 5'6" 3/4. So I'm just shy of 5'7", so which is nationals because I'm doing open and 35+ masters for bikini. So yep. Bye. I was